you want to learn the one thing you need to do to attract more women without saying a word? I'm going to break it all down here. Might want to grab a pen and paper for this. Number one, the way you walk, right? Some men, they walk all hunched down, head down, all like slow, mopey, and some men walk really fast, just in a hurry. You know, you can just sense the chaos and anxiety within them. You know, it's kind of like walking like Stewie Griffin, just your presence is felt. And the way you carry yourself out in the world is exactly the way that people are going to see you, the way that people are even going to either ignore you or just know that you're walking there. Because believe it or not, most people are pretty oblivious to their environment. But guess what? There are those certain people, right? There's certain people that are walking by and you're like, you turn your head, or you just know their presence is there and you kind of look in that direction. Those are the people who are walking with intent. The people whose presence is felt because of the way they're walking. Number two, write down posture. Very obvious. Oh, Yalexy, everybody says posture. My dad told me to fix my posture. Then why don't you do it? Why aren't you doing that? You know that you should be fixing your posture, yet when you're walking out and about, you're not even thinking about that. I get it. Trust me, there's a lot of things going through your mind. But guess what? Shoulders back, head up, aware of your environment, your presence felt. Whenever you see, and I hate using the word alpha, right? Because it's this whole hookup culture, the whole men's dating advice culture is always like, oh, alpha this, alpha that. But the analogy being to any animal in the animal kingdom. You know when the alpha walks into the room. You know when the presence is felt by a male who's clearly more dominant than other males around him. It's just the way that the alpha walks. Now, of course, he's walking that way because he's got all the women. So, of course, he's feeling good. You know, he's got his posture all the way out. But it's just that way. It's maintaining your frame, right? Already knowing that, hey, I'm worth some shit. Because as I'm approaching anybody, if you ever want to approach a woman, you're not going to walk up to her like this and be like, hi, you know, my name. No, you're going to walk up confident, shoulders back. You know that you're feeling good. How to fix your posture in another way? Fitness, exercise. If you don't work out, you're going to have a weak back. So there's nothing going to be holding you up naturally anyway. There's some men that have some huge backs, strong men. You can clearly tell they just have that tapered back, right? They train a lot. Some of those guys don't even have to think about their posture because their back's already that thoracic expansion. You know, it's already making sure that they're maintaining their frame naturally. Number three, all right, you guys, be still. Simple, right? But a lot of you guys, and it used to be me as well, I just go ahead and tap my toes or move my leg or tap my fingers on the table, just fidgeting, constant moving around. It's letting not just your environment, but women especially know that you're not comfortable in that setting for whatever reason. A lot of you guys, you're out at dinner with your friends, you're out engaged on a date, put your fucking phone down. The fact that you're even on your phone, it just shows a lack of interest. And the reality is that you are. There is a lack of interest. That's the reality of it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on your phone. If you made sure that you made it a point to put your phone away in your pocket. Every time I put it actually in my pocket and I put the silence on, I miss so many notifications. People think I'm ignoring them. But the reality is I'm engaging with my family. I'm at a family dinner. I'm engaged with my girlfriend, right? I'm giving her quality time, my undivided attention. It's the same thing that you're doing whenever you want to talk to a woman, whenever you want to talk to a girl, you approach somebody new. You're not going to approach them, right, with your phone out. Just be like, oh yeah, what's your name? Oh, your name's Gabby? Yeah, my name's Yalexy. Yeah. I'm not even approaching anybody that has that's clearly doing that. They're not interested, regardless, right? They're not giving you the time of day to even just look up at you, engage, look at me in the eyes. It's an exchange of energy. The fact that I can even see and look at you in the eye, it makes a huge difference, right? One thing that I want to mention to you guys in being still, for example, when you walk into a job interview, how do you behave in your job interview? I walk in there like I own the place, right? I'm in there and I'm still, my posture's good because I know I'm worth something of value bringing to this company, bringing to whatever job that I'm seeking to apply to. It's exactly the way that you need to apply yourself to your dates, when you show up to your family, when you show up to work. You need to be still in those moments. You guys, number 4, fix your walk, right? What does he mean by fix your walk? What are you talking about? Are you talking about being present like you mentioned earlier, or are you talking about your postures? It's all of the above, right? The reason I mentioned those things earlier is because they end up relating down to actually fixing your walk as a whole. You want to be sure that you are moving in synchronicity to your steps, right? And that looks good, which is why male models and female models alike, they perfect their catwalk, right? There's a way why their strides look so good on camera in public. It's exactly the way I want you guys to think. Is you don't want to be looking like a model also like that as well. It's a little bit ridiculous. I get that. There's a exaggerated way to do it, and then there's a way to do it composed, right? That's what I want you guys to think about. Just fix your walk as a whole. Number 5, energy, right? And you're thinking, what does he mean by energy, right? I'll give you a great example. There's 2 ways that you can wake up in the morning. The right way and the wrong way. The wrong way, you set your alarm and you hit snooze several times. Now, when you do wake up, you realize you only have 30 minutes to walk out the door, and you got to get in the shower, you got to walk the dog, you got to make sure you eat breakfast, pack your lunch, and be out the door and be at work on time. You know how those mornings look. Chaotic, stressful, anxious. It's the last thing you need to be doing to start your day, because you're going to carry all of that energy with you throughout your day. And I know the colleagues that show up to the day, which likely had a little bit of a chaotic morning, you can feel their energy as soon as they walk into the room. And not even that, it's the conversations that they bring up, already negative. The last person I want to be engaged with is a person who's having a negative day already, and it's all their fault, right? They could have clearly planned better. How do I start my day off right? How do I start my day off with good energy? Wake up on time. You get to go to the gym in the morning. You didn't miss your workout because you woke up on time at 6 a.m., right? You come home, you eat breakfast, plenty of protein, feel good, energized. You walk the dog, and actually walk the dog. I want you guys to remember that. It's a little bit of stoicism in a way. It's a man who is stoic, right, is a man who's already planning for success. And the best way to plan to have success in any of your days is making sure that you fix your fucking energy the moment you wake up. The moment you wake up. Because I know for a fact, and I've been there before, I've woken up late and it's been chaotic, it's been stressful. It's not just for myself, it's to the people around me, right? Who is the loved one next to you? Or who's the person next to you who this chaos that you're bringing on and pouring onto? Don't allow your shitty energy to affect others. Because the moment your shitty energy affects others, no one's going to want to fuck with you. That's the reality of it. I don't surround myself with anyone who I feel's energy is just a little bit off. And you can always tell before you even approach a person, which is why some of you are not even approachable. Fix that, and you'll begin to just start drawing women, drawing people, making friends. It's going to be a lot easier to interact with everybody. Number 6, every step you take, every gesture, every pause, it all makes a difference. Everything we've been talking about, posture, fix your walk, the way you walk, your presence, your energy, it all comes down to also your gestures, the way you speak, right? A good medium is somebody that's walking with purpose. I always tell my friends, like, I don't walk fast, I just walk with purpose. I got somewhere to be, I got places to be at. So I'm not walking all in a hurry, but I'm walking with my strides, right? Making sure that their gestures, the way they pause, all of it all encompasses together, and it creates a swagger, I suppose, for lack of a better word, right? I remember you guys commented on my earlier post said, oh, just walk like Brad Pitt and you'll be good to go. 100%. I mean, when you watch a movie star walk in a certain role, Ocean's 12 for Brad Pitt, or somebody that's badass, you can tell somebody that's badass is walking into the room versus the guy who's about to be the victim. The truth is, women don't fall for men who just look good, right? They fall for men whose energy is predictable, safe, and grounded, right? And that you can't fake that shit. It's built through discipline. This week, we focused on physical health, right? Or as I like to call it, the physical pillar. Next week, we're going to focus on mental health, or as I like to call it, the mental pillar. If you want free dating advice, how to get over a breakup, how to be a better man, follow my school community. I actually drop free advice on there all the time. I explain things, dive a little bit deeper into your own personal questions and matters, and just do my best to help you guys out. I'm just here to guide you guys in the right direction.